Okay, let's click. Let's use this one here, and let's take a look at it. In the past, you had this big watermark on the sides that says educational software. That means that you can make business with this. Now you can, right? So now let's take a look at this, right? I'm gonna go here and say 100%. Okay, so that's pretty much how is it going to look. To me, it looks very plain, the same. This looks like the same like this, right? And this has to do because this layer, okay? And because there is not really a border around here. How can I fix that, right? So let me close this and let me go back over here. I'm gonna go back and open the hardscape and see what color did it use. What's that? No, I'm gonna go and open the constructs and I'm gonna open the hardscape, okay? Because I need to know what color did it use, and I can see that this is this, right?
The plan is for a hardscape where you have the soft.
Oh, because you need to see the relationship between both of them, okay? But you don't put those there. When you do the landscape, then you focus on the trees and the area that is green, because you already have this to build all this man-made. All you need to know now how far you want to plant the trees from all this hardscape, right? So I can see that here, if I select this, I can see that he's using, I don't need this anymore, okay? A side pattern, okay? So now let me go here into the layers and look at the side pattern here. So he's using 251, okay? Now if I go and take a look at this one here, he's using the same one, okay? So I need to look at that side, that color. Okay, take a look at the color here, okay? What did we say it was? Anyone can remember better than I did? 251, okay? It is 250. I want to see it more thick so I can see everything, right? So now here, this is the side slab, okay? This is red. I'm gonna use a different color for this, okay? You heard me, Luis?
Yes.
So this is the side slab, right? So let me see. I'm gonna use a different color so I can see the difference here. Instead of red, I'm gonna use 3. I'm gonna click OK. So now this one, it's 251. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna edit it. So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna say yes. And I'm going to go back and print it again. Close this. And I'm gonna show you how to do this. Okay? Now, I'm just gonna go back and print again. Now, what number did I say was that one? 251, right? Check out here. I'm gonna go into 251, which is almost at the end. 251. It's telling me that it's giving me a screening of 50%. A screening means that it's gonna make it gray, right? Instead, if I go here and say, wow, if I use 1, it will be 0.80. Well, why don't you use that one, right? So let me go cancel this. Let me go back and open the hardscape again here. I'm gonna go into the layer manager here, and I'm gonna use for my sides pattern, I'm gonna use number 1. And I'm gonna enter. Oh, okay. I see what it is, right? So this one says by layer, but it doesn't do that. Oh, there you go, right? So I'm gonna match the properties from this to this, right? I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna say yes. This one is tell me that it has changed. Okay, cool. And let's print it now. I'm gonna say just okay. I'm gonna save it. Yes. And we're gonna see how it looks now. I hope it looks different. It does. Okay? So now here, so you can see now it looks different, right? You can see this outline, and then this guy here, let me close it right there. And let me see if I can open it right here. So it does the same. What I need to see here is the scale. Okay. Okay, but you can see the line here. So this, it seems to be the same. Why? Any idea? Say because you didn't do it right, mister. Right, so let me go to the layer properties again. We know what layer is that one, right? If I go and expand this, now it works, right? I'm working on the hardscape. So if I go and double click on the hardscape, I'm using the side pattern, right? I'm gonna change it here, Luis, watch. Okay, and it should work. Okay, now you can see that it's much denser. Let me go and print it again. Click OK, Maxi, save it, and success. This is success, okay? Okay, now here you can see that I can see this better. Okay, so this, I have one sheet. Not necessarily because you have to do all this too. Okay, you change this, and I show you how to do that. So now, going back to this, views. You may views, I'm gonna go into the properties here. You may views by bringing in content that you already have in your constructs. Okay? Now, let me close this. I'm gonna say yes, and as I promised, how do I know how to name this? This is important. You don't have to do it today. It's on the website, but I'm gonna give you a very good site for those who went to the job fair the other day. There's jobs at the district as an internist, okay? And I'm gonna show you the site. It's gonna be build LACCD. Boom. So if you go here, this is us, you guys, okay? This is the district. I'm gonna go and click here, and when I go here, I'm gonna look at standards and guidelines. When I look at these standards and guidelines here, I'm gonna look for CAD standards. I'm gonna click on these CAD standards, and I'm gonna open this. Now this, if you go and look at this here, you will find everything about how called everything, right? That's the campuses. You don't need to know that one, but you need to know about the disciplines that exist. You need to know how to make a model file, which we're doing here, but we're not really paying attention to that. What I'm more concerned about that, or more curious about it, is how you make your sheets. Notice first, the discipline designator for us is an L, and then the sheet type designator, number 1, and then the sequence. Let's look at that, how that works, okay? So here you have discipline designators. We want landscape, so we know it's an L. And then the sheet type and sequencing here. This is general, civil, architectural, and there is structural, and there should be landscape. So, landscape, right? So, discipline designators, L, sheet type designators, plants, okay? Planting plan, irrigation plan, okay? Side paving and furniture plans. You can call it like that. Notice this is 201, 211, 221, okay? If you want to follow it like this, I will be pleased. Okay, so you can take a look at this. There are only 63 pages, okay? This is on the website. Something else that is on the website is, but again, you guys need to explore. You guys don't. You want me to take you by hand where everything is. Backslash, come on, Maxi. Sites that
What is that under?
Okay, this is under, this is on the website. Let me make it easier for you, okay? Sites that google.com slash site slash LATC. It is here, okay? When you go here, you look at CAD standards. When you look at CAD standards here, if you scroll down, this is the one that I show you. I think so. Let me see. This is the one that I show you, okay? But when you look at this PowerPoint presentation, then you really get into what it is, okay? I'm not gonna show you this because I don't want you to put you to sleep. But it's interesting. When you're on this field, when you know all this, it's interesting, okay? So now you got that idea? Kind of, right? Okay. No, but she's already been here, so she knows what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so what else to do? right? Just lap time. Yes, sir.